with Serge, yeah, it was my first time with him, and he's unbelievable with the ball. It's kind of an old school type of ability with the ball at his feet. He's super confident, obviously, with the ball at his feet, and it's really awesome to watch someone have that kind of inherent foot skills.
How does it change for you knowing you have that quick outlet over on this, assuming he's on the right side most of the time?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's great to know that someone you can give the ball to him and he's going to be able to get out of every situation. But I have that type of confidence in all these players, so I think it's it's fantastic to work with him and see that quality.
In terms of what you're asked to do in possession, when your team has possession, how different is what you're asked to do here with the national team versus what New York City?
Yeah. I mean, thankfully, I think there's a lot of similarities. I came into New York in 2023, and that was really my first time being part of a team that likes to play out of the back and possess out of the back. And there's minute differences here and there, obviously, but Mauricio loves a brave style, but a smart style. He loves to play forward and create space and create opportunities to score. And my job is to help the guys who are good at that do that.
What has it meant to have Christian back in the group this week?
It's been great. It's my first time really getting to know him. We've spoken on Zoom, I think, a few times, Bible studies, things like that. But this is my first time really, being with him one-on-one in camp and everything like that. And such a great presence in terms of kind of the confidence that he brings with him. It's a humble and a quiet confidence, but it's when you're on the field with him, you can tell what he has, and he's obviously such a big part of this group. So to have him here is fantastic, and he's been here a lot longer than I have. So maybe the questions for him to see how I do.
How did you wind up in the same Bible studies Zoom? Is that through U.S. Soccer?
Yeah, we have a good group here that does that, and I think helps us also stay connected, in between camps and things like that.
How often, how regular is that?
Not incredibly regularly, but yeah, over the few years, we've seen each other on there.
I would think it's hard to do it on Sundays, given your schedules.
Matt, you mentioned a kind of a growing leadership role. How has that come to fruition this camp, both with your fellow keepers and really the rest of the roster?
Yeah, I mean, I think this camp is an opportunity for me to continue to find my voice within the group. Obviously, being the goalkeeper here with caps under my belt is an opportunity to help the other goalkeepers here continue to build that goalkeeper union, while also making sure I'm maintaining the necessary focus on myself to improve and to learn what the staff wants out of me here. And then, more broadly within the group, I think it's an opportunity for me to continue to find my voice, continue to lean on the experienced guys that we have so many in this camp, continue to help them and aid them in their leadership abilities, and then, again, find my own voice within the group.
How much is it on your mind that the World Cup's just 9 months away, and each time they decide to bring you in, it's a step closer to making that team?
Not too much. When the staff brings me in, immediately I start, thinking about what I can do to impress them in this camp, and how I can help the team win this camp in whatever role they're bringing me in for. So obviously it's a big summer next summer. The ultimate goal, yes, is to be there, but you get to that goal by focusing on the day-to-day.
Are there do you sit down with the staff immediately when you get into camp to talk about expectations for the week, or not really?
No, not.
Just hit the training field?
Yeah, just hit the training field. Got to be ready for anything.
What have you made of, just this roster that's been assembled, and a lot of experienced players coming back into the fold, some bigger name players still not here? Just what are your thoughts on I guess, this particular team that's been put together for this week?
Yeah, I think it's a great group. The quality in training has been fantastic. You know, we're finding the right balance of you know, getting across the principles and the fundamentals within the group to some of the new guys, and then continuing to build on what you know, defensively, for example, this summer we had worked on. So super excited to be part of this group and see some new faces in the group, see some old faces in the group, and then meet some of the guys who have way more experience than me.
There's been a lot of emphasis on players fighting for their positions. When you kind of see a roster like this, where again some bigger name players aren't included, does that kind of underscore the idea that these positions are kind of there for the taking?
Yeah, I mean, I think the staff wants a competitive group. It's great. I love competing. I love being part of a competitive group. And then when that game day happens, and you find out the 11 and the bench, then you're no longer competing against each other. You're competing together. And I'm a huge fan of competition. So I agree with that philosophy, and I think it breeds consistency and it brings the best out of people.
When you saw this roster, were you surprised that you were the senior goalkeeper brought in?
When I saw the roster, it was kind of same feeling I've had anytime I've been on a roster, which is gotta show up and be the best version of myself.
Did you just find out by email, or did they call you?
Yeah, kind of both. Kind of changes based on the camp.